There is nothing like facing Kaaba in the Quran. Wallahi lazim. No single ayat in the Quran where God asks you to face Kaaba. I will show you today. There is nothing like Allahu Akbar. Saying Allahu Akbar is shirka. God never gave you that. God is not Akbar. God is Al-Kabir. Al-Kabir, not Akbar. It is like using, in Arabic we say Shayfa Tafsil. It is good, better, best. It is like using good, better, best. If you say God is the greatest, greatest of which gods? After telling you La ilaha illallah, there's only one God. So how can you tell me Allah is the greatest? Of which gods? How many gods do we have? So how can he be the greatest? It's just like football players. There is always good, better, best. The best player always have another players competing with him. So when you say Messi is the best, it means there are other good players too. But God is Allah alone, and you are calling him Allahu Akbar. Is there any other God apart from Allah? He is calling himself Al-Kabir, according to chapter 13, verse 9. So who asked you, who gave you Sultan permission to call him Akbar? Hatu bur'anakum in kuntum sadiqin. Now, there is no shouting allowed in prayer. There is no silence allowed in your salat. Wallahi lazim. It's not from God. You do your salah silent, it's not from Allah. You do your salah shouting, it's not from God. Now, there is no number of rakat. There is no single verse in the Quran where God asks you to do 3, 4, 5 rakat, mandatory. Wallahi lazim. Nothing like that in the book of God. Now, there is nothing like tayyah in the Quran. God never gave you tayyah. What is the meaning of tayyah? Greetings. You are greeting who? That tayyah that you are doing, greeting Prophet Muhammad in your prayer. I thought the prayer was supposed to be for God. Innani ana la ilaha illa ana fa'buduni wa aqimus salat li zikri. And you came to do the zikri of Muhammad in your salat. Is it from God? Afala ta'qilun? Good. There is no salati upon the Prophet in the prayer. God never gave you that. That is shirka. Apart from that, there is nothing like shahada for the Prophet. You say, Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasul. God never gave you all this trash. Please. Apart from that, there is no salamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, salamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, left and right. God never gave you that. Wallahi, it is from this same garbage they call Sahih Bukhari. I'm calling it garbage because it's useless. It's not from God. Let any scholar come out and sit with me. Wallahi, I will expose that scholar that day. Nara said Allah. Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm talking with passion, right? Because these scholars are irritating, they are disgusting, they are annoying. Wallahi, they've misled us for a long time.
A tier 4, Mecha. Greetings to you all, greetings, okay? Please kindly do us a favor and share, okay? Wherever you come on the platform, with the type of information we're about to give you, okay? Please share. Just push it on. Let somebody also receive this kind of teachings, okay? This brother who just spoke, Baba Shuaib, he's going to join us. And we are going to have a lesson, let's say a lecture. This platform is not, it is not here to insult or to attack some people personally. It is just a community playground, let's say like that, okay? Everybody can come here also and share his views. You are welcome. It's not against you, but you know, we as people, especially black people, we have the kind of mindset that we choose to believe whom we want. If you have already made our mind, okay, every time somebody is speaking, you already made your mind. You see, the same thing happens in politics. If the politician comes out to speak, let's say he's a political party A and political party B. Those supporting political party A, whatever the politician from party A says, they don't even listen. They don't care. Whatever he's saying, they are saying, yeah, they are supporting. They don't even listen to him or her. They don't. And the political party B, whatever this politician from party A is saying, they are also going to just go against him because he's against that political party. So he's also not listening. So we see the problem. Our problem is not listening. We don't listen. That is why I always come here and say, a tier 4. I want you to listen. I say listeners, listen to what somebody is saying. Yes, it may be you don't agree with him, but for you to teach him, for you to know, for you to even help him to understand better, you first have to listen to what he is saying, he or she is saying. Listen to his point. Exactly the same. What the people do to the politician, that is exactly the same they are doing to this brother. This brother has a message from the Quran, because he is saying it. You see, as I just said, because the politician from party A, because he is party A and his followers are from party A, the followers, they are not listening to him. He can say anything, they don't care. He can say anything, they don't even care. They are just saying, yeah. And the one at party B, it could be, say, at this time, this politician is saying something good, which could benefit the one in party party B. He's saying some things now. If the one in party B just keep quiet and listen, he will know, say, okay, this man is making sense, at least at this time. But they are busy competing with each other. No. Our man should come on in government. That is what they are doing. Listen to what the brother just said. Everything he just said, okay? All what he is saying, say, you are a Muslim. The only one who guides you is Allah and the book of Allah. When he is saying, because he is saying this, no, people are attacking him. Let's just see, just watch this video and see the difference, okay? See what this man is saying.
For in the Quran is the hidayah, or the guidance that we all pray for every single day. Every Muslim, every day. For without the guidance of Allah, there would be no guidance. There is none to guide except the ultimate guide, Al-Hadi. Allah is Al-Hadi. The only source of hidayah, real hidayah, is Quran. This is the real source. You want to know how to be guided, go to the Quran and pay attention.
Did you hear what he said? Did you just hear what he said? Exactly the same which Baba is saying. This man, he is a Muslim, a white person convert to Islam. The Muslims jubilate. They are happy because white people are the confirmation that Islam is true. I don't get it. Because a white man convert to Islam, they made him a boss. He has the order. He can speak because he's white. They praise the white color. Do you see a German white boy convert to Islam? That means Islam is true. That is the proof for you to know Islam is true, because a white person. There are many black people converting to Islam in Africa. It's not important. A white person is converted to Islam is good. What the man just said, this white person just said, okay, I'm just making an example. Excuse me for bringing the skin color in, but that is the reality. The Muslims, they appreciate a white person converting to Islam. That is their way of saying that religion is true, because a white person converted, okay? This man is just saying exactly what Baba is saying. The only guidance is the Quran. The Quran is the only guidance. But when Baba says it, he's getting insult. He's a madman. But this man, the way the man said it, nobody is going to confront him. White privilege. Let's say that, white privilege. You see, so Baba is saying he is a Muslim, and then he is saying, these scholars, they have deceived us. That is why he's speaking in passion. Listen to him one more time.
Bukhari. I'm calling it garbage because it's useless. It's not from God. Let any scholar come out and sit with me. Wallahi, I will expose that scholar that day. Nara said Allah. Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm talking with passion, right? Because these scholars are irritating. They are disgusting. They are annoying. Wallahi, they've misled us for a long time. But time is up. Wallahi. There is no khamsa salawat in the Quran.
You see, so when the scholar said, what the scholar said, the only guidance is Allah and the book of Allah. If you want to know anything, go back to the book of Allah. That is exactly the message from Baba Shuaib. But when Baba Shuaib is saying, because we the black people, let's just say like that, okay, we the Africans, we have narrow view. We pick and choose. Okay, I determine to listen to this one. I pick and choose. I choose to listen to this guy. So whatever this guy says, it is true. Whatever this one says, it is not true. we are not willing to analyze things for ourselves. We are not willing to just say, okay, what if I was misled? You know, because everybody is doing a particular thing doesn't make it true. I don't get it. You see, when we were in Ghana, okay, when we used to live in Ghana before, when we were young, when we in the morning, you can see, okay, it's about to rain. The clouds comes together, it's very dark. You can see it's about to rain. Because it's about to rain, we don't go to school, we stay at home. That is the way we were brought up. Sometimes when you wake up in the morning, you don't want to go to school already. And you see the weather is it's about to rain. So you start slowing things down. You know, they say go and bath. You go to the bathroom with a bucket full of water, and they say, oh, I forgot the soap. You go back. Oh, I forgot the sponge. You go back. Oh, I forgot the towel, because you want to delay, because you don't want to go to school. Maybe it will start raining so you don't have to go. That is the kind of mentality. But when you travel abroad, when you travel outside, there is a whole new type of thinking. It doesn't matter how much it's raining, you will go to school. There is no, you will go, my guy, you will go. What are you saying? In Austria here, you will go. You can't say, my child is staying at home because it's raining. You see, so this is the way you were brought up at a certain place. But when you move another place, it is totally different. The way you were brought up, you see how system is not working in Africa, because we determine and do what we want. No regulations there, okay? There is no regulations there. And Baba is about to join us, okay? He'll join us very soon, okay? Let's give him time, as usual, no? Because he's a family man. I'm also a family man. I said I will be coming live 5 p.m. Ghana time. But as you all can see, you know, I came live a little bit late because there was some misunderstanding. There was some confusion. We were saying now, I had to solve that first, okay? So please, if you are here now, let's calm down. Baba is going to join us very soon. I've sent him the link, and then he's going to join us very soon, okay? So kindly and be patient, and don't prejudge. Don't prejudge. Just stay calm, listen to what he has to say, his evidence, and check it out. Because if the religion is from a God that you believe in now, okay, that God knows you able to guide you. That God should be able to guide you without the interference of Sahih Buhari. Let's listen to the Malam one more time, okay? Just let's listen to him one more time. Listen to what he said.
For in the Quran is the hidayah, or the guidance that we all pray for every single day. Every Muslim, every day. For without the guidance of Allah, there would be no guidance. There is none to guide except the ultimate guide, Al-Hadi. Allah is Al-Hadi. The only source of hidayah, real hidayah, is Quran. This is the real source. You want to know how to be guided? Go to the Quran and pay attention.
Did you hear? If you want to know how to be guided, go to the Quran. That is the real source. That is what Baba is saying. And because you were brought up thinking you cannot be guided with the Quran. Now, if anybody says, imagine if you were brought up like Baba is brought up, or Baba has learned. Let's say if you were brought up like Baba has learned, and now somebody is coming to tell you, so no, you have to accept Sahih Buhari. What will you tell that person? You cannot be a Muslim with the Quran alone. So you see, the way you are attacking Baba, will you attack this man like this? Let me play this one video for you. Listen to what Baba said. Baba, greetings. Baba is already here, okay? He's going to join us in a few seconds. Listen to Baba.
Like I said, ever since God guided me, no wise person on earth has ever insulted me. I repeat, ever since God guided me, no wise person on earth has ever insulted me.
This is the saying of Baba. So think about it, okay? Baba is saying he's being guided. And only the type of people now, they insult him, no? They are misguided. Let's say it like that. I don't want to use some kind of words here. Greetings, Baba.
Greetings, Seto.
Now, okay, nice to have you here once again. Many people are on the line. They are waiting for you. So people always say, Baba, when are you bringing Baba back? Now Baba is here. But since you just came on, just say one or two things, and I will give them the short message. Just say one or two things first.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you all, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you all once again for giving me the opportunity to speak about what the Quran says. Uh, I know, like I said, Quran chapter 18, verse 29 says, قُلِ الْحَقُّ مِنْ رَبِّكُمْ فَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيُؤْمِنْ وَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيَكْفُرْ. The truth is from your Lord, so whoever wills, let him believe, and whoever wills, let him disbelieve. And I only ask for one thing. You think I'm lying? You think I'm misleading the people? You think I'm here to just be famous? Why don't you organize your own platform, invite me, let me come one-on-one, put your best scholar there, and see if I know what I'm saying or I don't know what I'm saying. Then we see who is misleading people. So don't think just because something new comes to you that you have never experienced or comprehended doesn't necessarily mean it is wrong. You just have to have patience, try to be neutral, try to examine what is being presented to you. I'm not asking you for money. I'm working, I have a good life, I have my business, I have my family, I have my kids, I'm feeding people back in Ghana. So if you think I'm just here to just manipulate you to be famous because of religion when somebody can kill you for free, do you think I'll just put my life at risk in that way? I'm trying to wake up your dead ass, and you think I'm here to just be famous. I would rather go to American Idol or play football or play video games to be famous instead of putting my life at risk. So if you don't want to reason, then keep staying in your mentally enslaved zone. But if you're willing to walk with me to be shown the light which God has given us according to chapter 14, verse 1, then walk with me and get up and walk with me. So that's the message I have for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So if you come here now, please be civilized, be mature. Try, if you have anything to say, don't put it in a form of insult. Okay. Just put out a question, just communicate or chat with people on the line, but don't use insult. That will show the type of mindset you have. Okay. Since Baba is here already, and many people have been calling me, sending me messages. They want to question Baba. Okay. That now, let me say like this. Okay. The next opportunity we get with Baba on this platform is going to be about questioning Baba. You can call in and ask your question to Baba, and Baba will answer you according to his knowledge. Okay, let's say that. Let me say it like that. So please, if you want to have a dialogue with Baba Shuaib, he's there right now. He's going to give his number. The dialogue don't have to happen on this platform. It is not on this. He doesn't have. He's doing us a favor by coming here. He can choose not to come. He can stay at his own platform. Okay. So if you want to have a dialogue with Baba, you can contact me or you can contact Baba himself directly, and we will make arrangement. He just said if you want to have a dialogue, set up a platform and invite him, he will come. Okay. So if you want to have a dialogue with him, he is ready. He is ready to have a civilized, mature dialogue with you. If you don't contact us and the next opportunity comes, and then this question and answers, Baba is going to answer your questions. That time, you are not going to have the opportunity to have dialogue with him. You will just ask your questions and you will hang up the phone, and Baba will answer you. That is not going to be like a match like this, like I've been doing. So if you want to have a dialogue, please contact us, contact Baba directly. You can contact me too. Okay, and then I will talk to Baba, and then we can make an arrangement. Simple. Please keep in mind, the next time a Baba comes on this platform is going to be questioning. And if you want to ask questions, that is fine. You can ask your question, 1 minute, 2 minute question, and Baba will answer you. But if you want to have a dialogue, then you have to contact us. Then we make an arrangement for a dialogue. That is a different situation. Okay. And then if you want to know how the Quran teaches you how to pray, since that is the majority questions, the kind of questions we get here, is how do you pray if you don't believe in this? Baba Shuaib has a platform, YouTube, the correctional officer. Okay. If you go there now, he has already made a video explaining how to pray. Go and watch that video. If you have any questions about that video now, you can answer that. You can ask that the next time now he comes here. So that is it. Okay. For the meantime, let's go back to today's program. Baba, thanks for coming once again. And then we are here to listen and to know the other side of your story and how you understand the Quran and Muhammad being the mercy, because Muslims, let me play this video, Baba. Listen to this video, okay? This is what the Muslims say. That is why I chose this topic. Listen to this, Malam.
Of course, the Quran is the best of speeches. Anti-Muslims, most of the Muslim scholars, if they are writing their books, you can check from their muqaddimah, their introduction. The best of speeches, or the most truthful of all speeches, is the speech of Allah, which is the Quran. And the best of guidance is the guidance of the prophets. No, akatwaso. Inna asdaq al-hadith kitabillah wa khayr al-hadi hadi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Okay, Baba, did you hear what he said?
Yeah, I heard what he said.
Okay, so I watched this particular program of his, and then he kept on saying this statement, you know, Muhammad is the guidance, Muhammad is the guidance, Muhammad is the guidance, and stuff like that. Okay, so I want you to clarify these things for us. Is it true? Because like last time, Livestone came here and gave us a verse from Quran chapter 2. I've forgotten that verse, and say Allah, the guidance is not the responsibility of Muhammad, but it's the responsibility of Allah. But you see, can you explain this? Why is it like? Who is responsible for their guidance? Is it Muhammad or is it Allah?
I heard what the guy said, and whatever he said is based on hadith. It's not based on the Quran, right? And it is a contradictive statement, right? Muhammad himself did not guide himself, neither does he has his own guidance, neither does he have the power to guide somebody. No, he doesn't. Right? Now, guidance belongs to God. And just like you said, the verse Livestone gave you, it is chapter 2, verse 272. God says their guidance is not based on you. It's not upon you, Muhammad. However, God guides whomever he wills. Muhammad himself, in chapter 93, I think verse 7, God found him astray and guided him. He was astray and God guided him. And we can see in chapter 42, verse 52, Muhammad himself has no idea what he had no idea what the book of God was, nor the faith. So he never had faith in the past.
Okay, Baba, wait a minute. Okay, people on the line, please kindly do me a favor. Whatever verse Baba quotes, okay, can you please write it down fast, because Baba is just giving us verses out. I can't write them very fast, okay, because I'm trying to project it on the screen. So whenever Baba says a verse, just put it on the line. And we know we have some civilized people on the line now. They are here to learn. They are here to listen to things now they haven't heard before. They are not here to insult. So please do me a favor. Every verse Baba says, no, and as a quote, no, please write it in the comments, okay, for me. The last verse now, I could Quran chapter 2, verse 272. Okay, let me put that on the screen first and let's see what it says. Baba, I'm sorry for cutting you off, okay, but continue now.
No problem. It's okay. So the main purpose of guidance is the objective is to God. The guidance of God is sent through the messenger, according to chapter 61, verse 9. But if according to chapter 2, verse 272, if we check this verse, God says, Laisa alayka hudahum, walakin Allah yahdi man yasha. He says, their guidance is not upon you. However, God guides whomever he wills. That is the first side of the verse.
The second guidance is not upon you. Upon you.
Yeah.
This you. Is it that kind of you for a singular or plural?
A singular person, second person pronoun.
So it's speaking to Muhammad directly.
Yes, it is talking to Muhammad as a human being, as a prophet. Call it whatever you want to call it. As anybody, Muhammad himself, God is talking to him. So the people's guidance are not based on him. So how can Muhammad bring you the best guidance? Does he have his own guidance? No. Someone who was astray himself and God guided him, how can you say he's the best one to guide him?
And what was that verse you said? The verse he went astray?
Chapter 93. Let me confirm here. Chapter 93, Surah Duha, verse 7. Yeah. وَوَجَدَكَ ضَالًّا فَهَدَى. He was astray and God guided him. And chapter 42, verse 52. chapter 42, verse 52,
Mm.
he clearly did not know what the book of God was. Huh? God says,
Okay.
"Ma kunta tadri ma al-kitab wala al-iman, walakin ja'alnahu nuran nahdi bihi man nasha min ibadina." So Muhammad never knew what the al-kitab was, nor did he know what was the faith. When we say faith, it means faith, you have faith with God. He never knew that.
You know, but so
Right?
how come the people say Muhammad was Abrahamic? He was Abrahamic his whole life.
It's a lie. It's a lie. Big lie. And so this is why I'm out there. If the scholars know they are up to the level, let them step forward. You see how I will humiliate them.
You see, you know what they say? They say yes, okay, Muhammad. Even though he wasn't religious, no, but he only knew that one God, and then that's why he went to the cave to pray. But the Quran is saying something totally different. He was
Why
lost.
will Seto? Why will he go to the cave? Is he a Batman? Whoa. A man married with a beautiful wife, he will leave his beautiful wife and go to the cave. But if not even Batman will do that.
Okay. So according to Quran chapter
not from
Quran
God.
42, 52, it says Muhammad didn't have no scripture to study before, or no faith, had no faith.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. This is Allah speaking, not you speaking, right?
Exactly, not me. Nobody should put it on me. Unless
Okay,
they should say the Quran is lying.
Okay.
You understand? So if this honorable man was astray in the past, and God guided him, and the same God told us he never knew what the Al-Kitab, what the book of God was, nor the faith. How can anybody in his right senses again stand there and say Muhammad is the best of guidance and he already has guidance, or he was born with guidance? They will lie to you most of the times and tell you when he was a kid, until Gabriel visited him, opened his chest, put the silver tray of whatever wisdom and whatever. All that rubbish. You know, they will lie to you like that. And it's a lie, like I said. It's a lie. And according to Quran chapter 61, verse 9, so you can put the verse on the screen.
61,
chapter
9?
61, verse 9. Yeah.
Okay.
God
we
says,
will also open the phone lines today too, okay, for people to call in.
Yeah, no
after
problem.
Okay, so
No problem.
61, 9, okay.
Yeah. He says, "Huwa allazi arsala rasulahu bil huda wa dinil haqq." Then he says, "Liyuzhirahu ala dini kullihi walau karihal mushrikun." He says, God, he is the one who has sent his messenger. So Sato, if I send you with my phone and you go and give it to somebody, the phone, is it yours?
No.
Good. So let's check what God says. He is the one who has sent his messenger with the guidance and the religion of truth. So if God has sent Muhammad as a messenger with the guidance, what makes you think the guidance is for Muhammad?
No, it's not for him, actually.
Exactly. So God sent him as a messenger with the guidance and the religion of truth. The reason why it says religion of truth, because we have false religions being practiced always.
Like Christianity, right?
Well, if you want to put it there,
Yeah,
because Jesus
the
himself,
Muslims, but let me say this to you. The Muslims, they have tagged me as a Christian, even though I said I'm not a Christian. They have tagged me as a Christian, and they are going in your videos searching for the portions where you spoke about Christianity, and they are combined. They are joining them together. You know, Baba Shuaib and Christian Seto. When are they going?
Seto, they will tag you. Are they not tagging me Quranists?
Yeah, that's the name. Seto the Christian and Baba Shuaib the Quranist. You know, cat and mouse. And I say, my guy, now okay, but let's put it aside.
Allow them to do it. Actually, they are making me famous, but they don't know.
No, okay.
It's true. Allow them.
It's true.
Allow them to do that. I like what they are doing. Let them keep up. It's a free advertisement, you know. I don't need to pay them for that.
But see, let me put this message across too. You see, Baba Shuaib has a standpoint. He's a Muslim. He's defending the Quran. You as a Christian, if you are a Christian and then you want to challenge Baba Shuaib about Christianity too, you can do that. It is not for all the platform. I want it to be a dialogue platform where people can come and share their minds, teach and educate people with different kind of thinking. You see, the way you were brought up is totally different from Baba. That is why you were saying Baba is confused. And that is the same thing but Moshe did. When Moshe came with that message, that kind of powerful message, people were going against him, but through Moshe, many people start to reason. So if you are a Christian and you have heard something from Baba and you want to challenge Baba, he's open to have a dialogue. Simple. Okay, so I am not a Christian, so I'm not a Christian, let's say it like that. Okay, but the Christians can come and challenge Baba too. Baba, sorry again, continue.
No problem. I was just reading the comment I saw. I just had to go to the comments. I saw something, I was laughing. I think it's Avraham Ben Moshe. He wrote Baba Shuaib Ben Moshe.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, the verse we are reading, 61 verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
God sent the messenger with the religion of truth, with the guidance and the religion of truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we have false religions being practiced. So this is the scenario. God said he gave you the religion, and the religion is about faith. Last time I defined what the religion is, right? It's believing in a supernatural being who controls your destiny. That is religion. It is not about being in an institute or a man-made, dogma type of religion. No. When we say religion, one man can practice religion till he dies. You understand? So it's about faith. You have faith in a deity who controls your destiny. That is religion, not the mainstream religion you are looking out there. You see my point? So when he said here he sent his messenger with the guidance. Now the guidance has a definite article. There's a definite. It says the guidance. In Arabic, I'm telling you what it says in Arabic. Definitely, some translations can put it whatever they want just to suit their hadith books. You see the point. So he sent him with the guidance and the religion of truth in order to manifest it over the entire religion. Then he says, even if the what idolaters, mushriks, even if they dislike it, and this is exactly what I'm doing. Even if they dislike it, the truth must conquer, and the guidance of God must conquer. So even if the mushriks don't like it, that is how it's going to be. So now, if Muhammad has been sent as a messenger with the guidance, how can you claim Muhammad has his own guidance when God is clearly telling him their guidance is not based on you?
Quran chapter 2. Yeah.
You see. So now, the objective, to understand the main objective, why God has to send somebody with the guidance, God said this since the time of Adam. He told mankind, he's telling us, and this is the information, it can be found in chapter 2, verse 38. Chapter 2, verse 38. Sato, if you can put it on your side also, then people can see what it says.
It's there.
Yeah. So in that verse, God says, Kulna ihbitu minha jami'a. Then he says, Fa imma yatiyannakum minni hudan. Meaning, if my guidance comes to you, then God says, Famani tabi'a hudaya. Then he says, Fala khawfun alayhim wala hum ya'zanun. So God here says, and whoever will follow my guidance, not Muhammad's guidance, not Sahih Bukhari's guidance, not any ignorant scholar's guidance, not Baba Shuaib's guidance, not Seto's guidance. God says, whoever will follow my guidance, then he says, Fala khawfun alayhim, he will have no fear upon him, just like you see no fear in my eyes when I'm talking to the mushriks. Wala hum yazanun, and will not grieve. You will never grieve if you follow God's guidance. So now, the God of the Quran is now telling you that when my guidance comes to you, whoever will follow my guidance will have no fear upon them, nor will they grieve. So now he has to send somebody with the guidance. Every generation he does the same. He sent Jesus, he sent Moses, he sent Abraham, he sent Noah. He keeps sending. But whenever you want to follow God's guidance, you don't have to be dealing with the stories on the side. You have to focus on what God alone says is the guidance of God you are following, not the guidance of Sahih Bukhari. Or you are following the guidance of Paul. Or following the guidance of Muhammad. Muhammad doesn't have his own guidance. Do you get the point? So this is why God differentiated the messengership duty with the prophethood duty by telling Muhammad that their guidance is not upon you. Because it's not his responsibility to guide somebody. And to make it simple for you, Quran chapter 28, so if you open from your side, chapter 28, verse 55, check clearly what God told the prophet.
28:55.
Chapter 28, verse 56, not 25, sorry. 28.
Okay. You cannot guide whom you love, but Allah guides whom He will, and He knows best those who are guided. Okay.
So what are they shouting about? That Muhammad will guide them. How can a person be so foolish and dumb, thinking that Muhammad can guide him?
Let's play one more video from that sheikh. Okay, listen to him one more time. Okay, listen what he says.
إن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. The best of speech is that of Allah, and the best of guidance is the guidance of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Etinyako pankasa no say, you follow the prophet's guidance. Fabihudahu muqtadi. You should follow the guidance of the prophets.
You hear? So I said this video. He kept on saying, the guidance is from Muhammad. The guidance is from Muhammad. But as we all can see clearly on the board right now, the guidance is from Allah, not from Muhammad. But do you know one of the verses he quoted to make his point? That saying said, Allah said you should follow the guidance of the Prophet. Quran chapter 6, verse number 90.
Verse 90, he quoted it out of context, and he didn't even put the right words there. It's wrong translation he used. Yes. If you take it into context, it starts from the 89. 89 is connected with 90, and 89 tells you they were given books by God. So if you open it on your screen, chapter 6, verse 89 to 90, you get it in the proper context. And let me tell you one thing, Satush. The mushriks have been trained to manipulate verses in the Quran. And whenever they quote verses, they are the best people who quote verses out of context.
It's true. I know them too.
They can quote a verse and leave part of it hanging to make their point and say, oh, this is what God says. Then they will say you cannot get the meaning unless Sahih Bukhari tells you. So
Baba,
yeah.
Even when he said this, when I read this verse now, I understand it as Allah has guided them, and that is so the guidance Allah has guided them. They are bringing it to you. So the guidance is from Allah. It's not from them. You see, I don't know if it's like that, but that it doesn't mean say they are going to guide you with something different, but from the book that Allah gave to them. Or can you explain this?
When we say kadah, kadiha or kadah, it's like to lead. You understand? You lead people. So the verse 90, God, after telling him the list of the prophets he has guided with the book, then he says, Ulaika allazina hada Allah. Those are the ones whom God has guided. Did they guide themselves?
No.
Did they have their own guidance?
No. So
then God says, Fabi udahuhum ektadi. So by the way God guided him, that is how Muhammad, you shall lead people. So lead by their guidance. That's what God says.
Okay, but he is saying, God is saying, you should follow their guidance. That means that
it doesn't say follow in that verse. If he's man enough, if he should call right now. If he's man enough, let him call me and prove to me where he says follow. In Arabic, how do we say follow? Ask him.
So okay, but in the English they say so follow their guidance. But
that's English, what yes, the translation, these are Sunni, the ones that are open, these are Sunni people translating these Qurans for you. They translate it according to certain ways. So
how does the word follow? How does it say it in Arabic in your translation? How would it say it?
The word here is not follow.
Okay.
I told you it's kadiha or kadaha. It means to lead. You understand? So it's like you can, to be a guide or lead for somebody. For instance, Seto, I can come to you and say, hey, I'm going somewhere. Can you show me the place? Then you will be in front leading me. You understand? You will be leading me. So lead by their guidance. You understand what it says? So by their guidance, for be udahum, so by their guidance, you shall lead.
Okay.
Meaning you are leading people. That is why he has been sent as a messenger of God with the guidance and the religion of truth. So if I have been sent with something to you, Seto, automatically when I'm coming to you, I'm leading you already. Because I received it first before you.
Okay.
Do you get my point, Seto?
I get your point. I get your point. And so his point was, because it says follow, that means Muhammad, you are going to follow the teachings of Muhammad. That is that once in the hadith. That was his main point, you know.
That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. He twisted the narrative. He took it out of context. So check the beginning of the verse. The beginning of the verse is, those are the ones whom God has guided.
Yeah.
So are you saying Muhammad guided himself? The answer is no. Muhammad never guided himself. This prophet, God guided them. And likewise was Muhammad guided by God.
Yeah. You see, as I said before, these people, they have made up their minds. They want to learn from people they know, and they want to learn from people they accept as sheikhs. They don't want to learn from you because they don't know you. They think, okay, who are you to teach them?
But you know, they only think I'm a black man. They think I'm a black man like them. That's all. They will go to their slave masters and learn. That's what they do. Yeah.
That's why I played the video. I played this video, okay? The one, this video. Let me play one more time. When the white person says it now, they all are still, they all accept it, okay?
Play for in the Quran is the hidayah or the guidance that we all pray for every single day. Every Muslim, every day. For without the guidance of Allah, there would be no guidance. There is none to guide except the ultimate guide, Al-Hadi. Allah is Al-Hadi. The only source of hidayah, real hidayah, is Quran. This is the real source. You want to know how to be guided? Go to the Quran and pay attention.
You see, this is exactly what Baba is saying. The Quran is the only guide. But because when this white man is saying it now, nobody complains. Baba is saying the same thing. The Quran, Allah is the only guide. You say no. Okay, Baba, can you continue speaking? Okay, my phone I didn't bring my bottle. So now I'll come back very soon. Okay.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. So now the messenger has been sent with the guidance, right? And then we are going to take the guidance which was given to God to him by God. We are going to take the guidance from him and also follow it. So let's go and check how it is. Chapter 24, verse 54. God is asking the messenger to tell us. He says, Kul atiullaha wa atiur rasula. That is Rasul, he has been sent as a messenger. So obey God and obey the messenger. Then God says, فَإِن تَوَلَّوْا, if you should turn away, if you turn back, فَإِنَّمَا عَلَيْهِ مَا هُمِّلَ وَعَلَيْكُمْ مَا هُمِّلْتُ. Then he says, وَإِن تُطِيعُوا تَهْتَدُوا وَمَا عَلَى رَسُولِ إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ الْمُبِينُ. So now God is saying that if you should turn away, then it is only upon what has been imposed is upon the messenger, and upon you is also what you have been imposed, meaning you have to follow the guidance that he has been given, not his own opinion, the guidance that God gave him to bring. So then God says, if you should obey him, that is the messenger, not his personal lives, his whims and desires. If you should obey the messenger who has been sent, be it a kid, so far as he's a messenger and he has a message from an authority to tell you, yours is just to deal with the message that the messenger is bringing. Forget about the entity. So, if you should obey him, that is as a messenger, then you will be guided, because he has the guidance of God to bring to you. Then he says, وَمَا عَلَى رَسُولِ إِلَّا بَلَاغٌ مُبِينٌ. And upon the messenger, the only thing upon the messenger is the clear delivery. That is to deliver the clear notification. That is the only thing upon the messenger. So God says, وَمَا عَلَى رَسُولِ إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ مُبِينٌ. You see, so the messenger has been given the guidance and the religion of truth to bring to you. So if you obey him, you are obeying God automatically. Chapter 4, verse 80. Man yuti Rasula faqad ata Allah. So that's why he keeps saying Rasul, Rasul, Rasul. And the mushrik will say the Rasul is the prophet. There is a difference. He has been given two duties. He is a prophet of God and a messenger of God at the same time. Quran chapter 33, verse 40. ما كان محمد أبا أحد من رجالكم ولكن رسول الله وخاتم النبيين. So he's a prophet of God and a messenger of God. So throughout the Quran, there is no single verse where God says obey the prophet. Because where is he? He's dead and gone. But when we say messenger, we still have the book the messenger brought, which is the Quran. We have it till today. So whenever we are obeying something, automatically we are obeying God, because that is the message the messenger brought. So if you obey him, you will be guided. So that is the messenger. You see. But then sectarians will always twist this verse and take it out of the context. And he say, you see, it says obey the prophet. How shallow-minded person can you be? When God is clearly telling you something clearly, he says messenger, you are saying the prophet. So are you more smarter than God? Are you the one going to teach God his own thing? Just like God says in chapter 49, verse 16, Atu allimuna Allah bidinikum. Are you the ones going to teach God about your religion? You understand? When God is the one supposed to teach you. So why leave what God is saying to go and follow your whims and desires and fabrications? And Quran chapter 16, verse 105 is clearly telling you only those who disbelieve in the verses of God will fabricate falsehood. And that's why I call them mushriks. So now we move on to another verse to see what God's in the other verse. So Quran chapter 45, verse 11. God is clearly telling us, he says, Haza Hudan. Now he has given you the book, which the messenger was given to be brought to us. So the book is clearly now speaking to you and I. And God says, Haza Hudan, this is guidance. Simple. This, look, every Dick, Tom, and Harry who has an iota of intelligence knows that the word This, which is a similar word in Arabic, Haza, is pinpointing something in front of you. I can never say this, and there's nothing in front of me. You understand? So God says, Haza Hudan, this is guidance. Only a fool would think the guidance of God can be found in Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, Sahih Jami as-Tirmizi, or somewhere else. Only a fool, I repeat. The reason why I will say such a word that somebody might not understand will say, hey, why is this guy being harsh? A fool is somebody who lacks good judgment. So if you have good judgment, why will you leave the book of God, which contains the guidance, to go and follow another book, which God has not given you authority to follow? Neither has he prophesied about the book for you to follow, but you decide to go and follow your guidance there, which has nothing to do with God. It's just like being in a workplace whereby your boss has given you rules and regulations, and then you let somebody, an outsider coming from the back, to come and tell you, no, do it left, do it right, whilst your boss has given you a different instruction. Then it means you are not okay.
It's like, so, are you saying, Baba, let me explain it further. The example you just gave, it's like your boss gave you the rules and regulations, and then somebody else comes to tell you, say, I used to work there, and this is how we used to do it, and he's giving you another guidelines. And you have the boss, and the boss just gave you the regulations. And this person said, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I used to work there, and this is how you should do it. So you do it the way we used to do it that time. It doesn't even make sense. Your boss himself is giving, you have the Quran, the book that you said it cannot be corrupted. And then now you are following another book. And that other book is even teaching you things it's not in the Quran. It is not there.
You see, so similarly, the reason why this is a dangerous hurdle to climb, meaning the The devil did the same thing to Adam and his mate. The devil did the same thing. Now, I'm giving you the short example, and it can be found in chapter 7, verse 16 to verse 21. So, chapter 7, verse 16 to verse 21. Now, what happened between when God tested Adam and he tested the Iblis and he failed. So he decided to become a devil. Now, when we say devil, somebody who is evil in the thoughts and mind and personality. Somebody who has decided to become evil, we call him the devil.
Baba, you just said the word Iblis. Is the word Iblis an Arabic word?
Yes, it's an Arabic word, yes.
But I heard some people saying Iblis is a Greek word.
Well, Seto, we can have a word in a particular language and we can have it in another language, but they are used differently.
Okay, that's what, because they say Injil is also a word that they say is not an Arabic word.
Forget our people who say that. Language evolves in such a way that languages can have similar words, but they are used differently. So it doesn't actually mean that it was borrowed from another language or this language. You understand? You have to check the history of how Semitic languages have evolved. Usually, the Semitic languages are ancient languages, so we don't say they are borrowed from Greek. They are way different.
I know. Somebody said it's mentioned in the Quran. I know it's mentioned in the Quran, but the origin of that word, I know some people now they say it is not an Arabic word. It is borrowed from outside.
Yeah. When they say that, let them prove it. That's it.
Now, okay, maybe okay.
Okay, so let's go on. Chapter 7, verse 16. Lucifer, that is Iblis, he said, because of what you have trapped me, I will sit for them on your straight path. Then I will come to them from their front and from their behind and from their right and from their left, and you will not find most of them grateful. This is the promise Iblis was doing, telling God. Then verse 18, God said, then go out from it, because the garden he has given them, right? He gave them the garden to abide therein. So then God told them to leave the garden. Go out from it, disgraced and banished. For whosoever follows you, the devil, that is Iblis, among them, I will fill hell with you altogether. Then verse 19, God said to Adam, "O Adam, you and your mate should dwell in the garden." You see, he told the Iblis to leave the garden. He has been sacked. It's just like a workplace. If you don't want to follow instructions, your boss can fire you and bring a new worker. So then God decided that Adam and his mate will stay in the garden, in that garden, right? So he says, "Oh, Adam, you and your mate should dwell in the garden and eat from wherever you both desire, but do not approach this tree." It's a test. It's a trial. Somebody might ask, why did God do that? It's a test. Even at a workplace, your boss can give you instructions and tell you, you see this paper, don't touch it, leave it. Now, somebody will say, why will God do that? The point is the tree for you? The one who owns the tree says, don't go next to it. That's simple. It's a test. You see, so then you will be of the transgressors. This is the warning God gave Adam. Now, listen carefully. Let's reciprocate. Let's replicate this as the instance of a boss and a worker. Your boss clearly told you, don't touch this paper. He told you, if you touch it, I'll fire you. So now he left you. So let's check the Quran. Verse 20. But the devil whispered to them both, that is Adam and his spouse and his wife, in order to show them what was concealed from them of their bodies. He, the devil, said, your Lord did not forbid you from this tree, except from becoming two angels or being among the immortals. And guess what? Guess what happened? The devil now swore to them both. He swore. It's just like when a mushrik is trying to deviate you today, he's swearing to you. He says, Wallahi, you have to follow Sahih Bukhari. The devil also swore to them and told them, indeed, I am of the advisors to you. How can a devil be an advisor to you? Somebody who was sacked from a workplace, let's assume it was a workplace, he has been fired, then he will be outside giving you advice. If he was good, why was he sacked? So now
Right.
verse 22. So he indicated them by delusion. And when they tasted the tree, listen carefully. And when they tasted the tree, after God telling Adam and his wife, don't go next to the tree. He didn't even say, don't eat the tree. He said, don't approach the tree. So the devil made them taste the tree, so their bodies became apparent to them. It was after they did that, their bodies became apparent to them.
Oh, but I have one question here, okay? When Allah already told Iblis to get out,
Yeah.
so Iblis is gone, all right? He's gone. He's no more in paradise. So how was he able to convince them in paradise?
Good, Seto, I'm in Ghana right now. No, it's not. It didn't say paradise there. The verse doesn't say paradise.
So we said get out. When he said get out, where
was
he?
From the garden. The word there is Jannah, is garden. The sectarians are the one putting the word paradise where it doesn't belong.
So he said, get out of it. Despise
of the garden, exactly, of it, the garden. Yes, and in Arabic, is a feminine pronoun was used. Ha, minha, is a feminine pronoun.
So let's say there's Iblis get out from the garden, and where did he go? So we don't know.
No, the garden itself, he has been demoted, meaning sacked from it.
Okay.
It's just a guardian, not. It doesn't mean he was sacked from heaven or earth, as the stories keep telling you from outside of the other books. No.
So when he get out, but he was still able to whisper to them.
Of course, just like I'm in Finland, you are in Austria, somebody is in Ghana, the devil can still whisper to you.
Yeah, but that at that time, at that particular time, he was becoming already a devil. He was a devil.
Yes. That's why I started from verse 16 to show you how he became the devil. He already vowed, and God gave him that power. Actually, it's a test. Somebody might say, "Why did God do that?"
But you see, he was speaking about the judgment that he's going to mislead people. How did he have the knowledge about that thing? Because Adam and Eve has not yet sinned. Adam and Eve, they haven't yet sinned, committed any sin.
Yeah, he has been the Iblis. When you study about genes, Iblis is a gene. He's a gene.
He's a gene. Yeah.
Yes, and genes they can become demons. Now, when they become demons, they become evil. You understand? So his intention, he wasn't initially created as a demon. No verse in the Quran says he was created as a devil. He became devil at the long run because of jealousy. Do you see the point? And I've done a full lecture on that. I have it on my YouTube channel concerning the jinn, who the jinn is. I have a full lecture to explain that.
But the question, even though today is not a question and answers time, okay? You see, when jinn disobeyed Allah by not that is an example, because Allah commanded the angels to bow, and then he didn't bow, but he was then say, why didn't you bow? Let's put that aside. But how did he know that? Because at this particular time, Adam has not yet eaten or committed any sin that Allah is going to sack him. So how did he already knew the unseen? Because that is an unseen thing, and the Quran says only Allah knows the unseen. You see, Quran says only Allah knows the unseen. The angel disobeyed Allah, but and Allah sacked him, and he's telling Allah what he would do in the future. But he didn't have any clue that something like this was going to happen in the future. Or how did he know?
Look, he was given the power. He has been given the might to do that. When he was created, God showed him his limit. It's just like when you employ a worker and you decide to make the worker a supervisor at the workplace. Don't you show him his limits?
Yeah, but you do. But okay, so now, how do you know? Is there a verse that says Allah gave him this thing, the permission to know the unseen?
Is there to know the unseen? It doesn't say about the unseen. Nobody knows. Listen, you are now putting that word there. I didn't see that unseen.
No, because he's saying something in the future which has not yet happened. That is the unseen.
Yes. The point is, it has not yet happened. Listen. If a boss tells you, the worker, I'm going to bring 10 workers in the future. Listen, I'm bringing 10 workers to the future, in the future. And he has already told you, the boss has already told you. It doesn't mean you are the one who knows the future or the boss already told you.
He told me, yes.
So Adam and Eve already existed at his time. He knows that Iblis knows they are there. He knows they will reprocreate. He will know they will multiply. Yes.
No, but at this particular time, Adam and Eve, they haven't committed that sin that will get them sacked from there, from the heaven.
Yes, he was the one who is the cause of committing. No, don't say heaven. God never said they were in heaven.
Okay, from that garden, you see the thing is, Adam and Eve, okay, Iblis did what he did, and then he was sacked from it, as you say. So Adam and Eve, they are still righteous in the eyes of Allah. They haven't done anything wrong.
God never said they are righteous.
No, they haven't done anything wrong at the moment.
Yes,
they haven't done anything wrong. But
yes.
Iblis already knew, said they are going to reprocreate, and then he is going to misguide them. And then, but how did Iblis know? Say the thing he was going to do to Adam and Eve, it was going to succeed. And how does he know that Allah will sack them?
Seto, he has been given the power. Now, okay, you're letting us change the topic a bit, but let me help you.
Okay, then don't let us change it.
No, you wait. To help the viewers, open chapter 4, verse 118 to 119. Then we can go back to our topic after this.
Okay, sorry. Viewers, I'm sorry, okay, but I just wanted to know certain 114 certain things, okay?
Chapter 4, verse 118 to 119.
Okay. Eguso, Abba.
Now, if you can just help me tell the viewers what it says.
Okay, that means I should read another thing.
Oh, if you can read, fine.
Allah has cursed him. He says, Allah has cursed him, and he said, I will take to myself my due share of your servants. Okay, I don't know who is speaking right now. And I will mislead. That is it, Satan, Iblis speaking?
Yeah.
Okay. And I will mislead them, and I will entice them, and I will prompt them to slit the ears of cattle. Okay, and I will prompt them to alter the creation of Allah. Whoever takes Satan as a lord instead of Allah has surely suffered a profound loss. Okay.
You see the power he has been given.
Yeah, but he's saying what he's going to do, but I don't see the power now he has been given.
Okay, the power is in chapter 38, verse 82.
38, 82. 38, 32.
38, 82.
82, okay. You go back to the okay. He said, by your majesty, I will seduce them all. You see, this man is claiming, or he's saying what he's going to do.
No, finish the verse. Finish the verse. Chapter 38.
82 is finished. You mean 83?
Yes.
Except your loyal servants among them. He said, continue. The truth is, I say the truth. The truth is, and he said, the truth is, and I say the truth. I will fill hell with you and with every one of them who follows you. Okay. Say, I ask you of no wage for this, and I am not a pretender. It is but a reminder to mankind, and you will know its message after a while.
So, Seto, by whose might was the devil going to do all this?
Yeah, but they say that, but everything happens by the will of Allah anyway.
He told God, by your might.
Do
you see the verse?
By your majesty. Yeah, okay, here he says by your majesty. He said, by your majesty, I will seduce them all. That is according to this verse, by your majesty, it says, okay, except for your loyal servants among them. Yeah, but that is by the will of Allah. That is it.
Exactly. which means he gives the authority for that to happen.
Yeah, okay.
Do you understand?
But
Do you understand, Seto?
yeah, maybe the whole person can say no, but the question now, maybe I understand what you were saying, but my question was, when Satan sinned, you mean Allah told him, say, and Allah gave him that knowledge, and he said, Adam and Eve was going to obey him, so they are going to sin, and then he will sack Adam and Eve, and Satan will have the ability to do these things, no, to his people now. They don't follow him.
Seto, this is a broad topic. If you like, let's put this for another topic and talk about it.
You see, okay. Yeah, okay.
Because in another verse, but we keep going like that.
Because time on us, we have time on and also too much. Let's go back. Let's go back to the topic, the main topic now.
Exactly.
But I have another verse you are saying, okay, this verse in the Quran chapter Surah to Anbiya, verse 107.
Yeah, Anbiya. I'm coming to that. Chapter 21, verse 107. Right?
Yes.
Chapter 21, verse 107. Where God says, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. And he says, we did not send you. Now, God is talking about the messenger. Right? He's talking about the messenger. So we did not send you. Now, whenever somebody is sent, it's always the messenger. Whenever somebody is sent, he's a messenger. So we did not send you except, this is the condition God is giving, except as a mercy for all people. Or for, we can say what? For the worlds. Because we have the worlds of genes and we have the worlds of what? Humans. You see? So here, we did not send you except. So meaning he has been sent with something.
Baba,
do you see the point? Now, so
okay.
Many a times people will quote this verse, yeah? Are you with me?
Because there is a little bit delay, I think so, but I think it's okay now.
Delay about Yakasamu.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm busy for
okay.
About it.
Yeah. Can I continue? Yeah. So among them, that is the people of the prophet, are those who hate the prophet by saying he is uzun. Mean when we say uzun in Arabic, it means somebody who is all ears, who can hear everything. Then now God says, Kul uzunun khairin lakum yuminu billahi wa yuminu lil mu'minin. Then he says, wa rahmatun lil lazina amanu minkum. So he says, it is better for him to be all ears. It is better for you. He believes in God and trusts the believers, and as a mercy for those who believe among you. So he, the prophet, at his time, not our time now, at his time, he was mercy for those who believe among them. That is among the Arabs with him. They are those who said Muhammad was all ears, meaning uzun, all ears. You see? So now God is giving the criteria of the what? Of he, the prophet here, in that verse, by saying he's a mercy for those who believe at that time. It's not talking about now. You see, he was a mercy for those who believe among them, among the Arabs with him. Now, if we leave that verse and we go to chapter 19, verse 21, I'm going to show people something here. We started with 21:107, where God says he sent him. He was not sent except as a mercy for the worlds. Now, among the believers, among the Arabs with him, he was a mercy for those who believe among them. Not everybody, for those who believe among them. Now, chapter 19, verse 21 is talking about Jesus, that is Isa, the son of Maryam. Then God says, Kala kazalika. Kala rabbuki huwa alayya. That is alayya hayyin. Then he says, wali naj'alu ayatan linnas wa rahmatan minna. So he, Jesus, God says, we are going to make him as a sign for the people, that is for mankind, and a mercy from us. So for the people, Jesus was made, not created. Creation is different. The word in creation in Arabic is khalaqa. In Arabic, ja'ala is to make, to assign somebody. For instance, at work, me, I'm working. I'm in the sales and marketing department, and in the branch I work, I'm a supervisor. So my boss made me a supervisor. It doesn't mean he created me as a supervisor. That's the difference. So God made Jesus as a mercy for mankind. He didn't say for the children of Israel. He didn't
For
say
mankind, that means for everybody. For
yes.
everybody.
Yes.
But the verse now, there is a verse in the Quran, Jesus was sent to the children of mankind, children of Israel. And there is a verse in the Quran that says Jesus was sent for the children of Israel.
God never said in the Quran Jesus was only sent to the children of Israel. He never said that.
But what did he say?
That is in chapter 61, verse 6. You can
Let's
open
see.
it on your side. Let's see what it says.
61:6. Was it? And when Jesus, the son of Mary, said, "Oh, children of Israel, I am Allah's messenger to you," okay, confirming what preceded me of the Torah, and announcing good news of a messenger who will come after me, okay, whose name is Ahmed. But when he showed them the miracles, they said this is obvious sorcery. Okay, to this verse we say okay, and this is beside our questions for Honoma. I have questions about this verse now. If we say we want to dialogue this now, it will distract us one more time on. But this verse
the proper word, the proper meaning of the verse, it doesn't say the name. It's not talking about the name which will be given by birth. It is talking about the personality, meaning the person's name will be praiseworthy.
Yeah, but this verse, Jesus clearly says that the person who is coming after him, is going to be a messenger, but not a prophet.
Oh no, of course, a prophet is still a messenger. Every prophet is a messenger.
Every prophet is a messenger, but not every messenger is a prophet.
Exactly, not every messenger is a prophet.
But but Jesus said he's going to be a messenger. So if you
no, he didn't say he's going to be a messenger. He says a messenger. I'm giving you good news of a messenger coming after me, whose name will be praiseworthy.
So he said a messenger coming.
Yes.
But so that is the person is going to be a messenger, but not a prophet.
No, he never said he's not going to be a prophet. But Muhammad is a messenger and a prophet at the same time. Quran chapter 33, verse 40.
Yeah, but this prophecy, according to this verse, Jesus is telling them it is already past tense. And then what Jesus said, if you are to obey Jesus, and then because he is he was made a mercy for mankind.
This message he was talking about was only that message was only being attributed to the children of Israel.
Okay.
Listen,
so are you saying that when he said a messenger was going to come after him, that messenger was supposed to be for the children of Israel?
That messenger is bringing a message.
About to who? To whom? Because you said he was speaking to the children of Israel.
Yes.
Was that messenger bringing the message to the children of Israel?
That message, children of Israel will benefit from it. Go to chapter 27, verse 76. Okay. So that's why God made a reference of the messenger. If he says the prophet, a prophet is only sent to his own people. You understand? Particular people that you live with them.
Did you say 33 verse 40?
Chapter 27, verse 76.
27:76. Okay, people. I'm asking too many questions now. People will say, "Oh, I should keep quiet and let you speak." Okay, but the verse I was talking about before, no, was Quran chapter 3, verse number 49. Quran chapter 3, 49. No, it says, Jesus is a messenger to the children of Israel. And
you use the word only. He was only, and I said no. It doesn't say only in the Quran. That only.
Okay, let's see. Let me put it on this way. A messenger to the children of Israel. Okay, I have come to you with a sign from your Lord. So this was Jesus speaking. Okay, so he said a messenger to the children of Israel. To the children of Israel. Won't you say the children of Israel? You say the definite article because okay, the definite article when he says to the children of Israel, is it not a specific people that he came to?
Seto, Muhammad, he was also sent as a messenger to the Arabs.
Yes.
And again, he was sent as a messenger to mankind. I was telling you about the miracle and the mercy aspect of Jesus. He was made as a sign and a mercy for mankind. I wasn't talking about he being sent. You understand?
I know, but I'm just trying to make the viewers here say, because the mushriks or the mainstream Muslims, they say Jesus was only sent to the children of Israel, okay? But now you are making us understand, say he was more than to the children of Israel. That means
it's more than to the children of Israel. God never limited him to the children of Israel. No.
So because the Bible says that he was, for God so loved the world, okay? So you see that, and then you are saying almost similar thing now. He was made a sign for mankind. That means for everybody, not only for the children of Israel. Now, okay, that is what the Quran is saying according to Baba.
No, that is why everybody is talking about Jesus.
Okay, so according to Baba, you all heard him say, Jesus is not only sent to the children of Israel, but for all mankind, for everybody. He was made as a sign. And since he was made as a sign, for everybody to know that a sign has been made, you have to preach Jesus to everybody so that they will know the sign. If you don't preach it to them, nobody will know. So
Seto, it's not about preaching that Jesus is God or the Son of God.
No, you said he's a sign, so we have to know the sign. What kind of
sign? The sign is like a miracle.
And what is the miracle?
Yes, because he was born without a father.
The only person, right, that we know of.
Quran never said the only person, but of course, I'm telling you about the miracle. And according to the Quran, he was talking since he was a child. You understand? It's a miracle.
Now, okay, I just want to understand, because the other side of the story, and most of the Muslims, and they say they focus only on one thing, and I want
Seto, forget them. Let's finish our program.
Let's finish our program. We have a few minutes left.
Yeah, let's go. So, I brought you to the instance of Jesus to show you that he was assigned as a mercy for the people, and as a sign and a mercy for the people, right? Then again, there is a difference between the mercy God possesses with the mercy attributed to Muhammad, to Jesus, and the Quran itself. So now we have seen that Muhammad as a messenger was sent as a mercy for the worlds, and as a prophet, he was sent as a mercy for the believers with him at his time. Then Jesus was made as a mercy and a sign for the people. You see, that now the mercy of God is way different. That is chapter 6, verse 12 of the Quran. Now in Arabic, in the Quran, we will say rahmat. That is rahmah, which is a feminine noun. In Arabic, it's a feminine noun. And this feminine noun, at the end, it usually has a ta'u marbut. It has something like the head of the dog with two horns. So it is rahmata, rahmatu, rahmati. And God says ar-rahmata in chapter 6, verse 12. It says, Kul, liman ma fi samawati wal ard kulillah kataba ala nafsihi ar-rahmat. So the rahmah, the mercy, God has decreed mercy upon himself. So he has the mercy. But to send somebody as a mercy, or to make somebody a mercy, is way different from the one God puts upon himself. Are you following my point?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
So similarly, Quran chapter 6 verse 54 gives you a similar relative instance by saying, فَإِذَا جَاءَكَ لَذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِآيَاتِنَا فَقُلْ سَلَامٌ عَلَيْكُمْ. When those who believe in our verses come to you, then say Salamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Then God says, Kataba Rabbukum ala nafsihi ar-rahmata. He, God, has decreed the mercy upon himself. So this is why some Muslims will say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. But here, the mercy we are talking about, let's focus it on the Quran itself. So I'm going to give you verses which addresses the Quran as the mercy, as a mercy. So Quran chapter 28, verse 85 to 87.
Quran 85.
Quran chapter 28, verse 85 to 87.
28, 85.
God says, Inna allazi farada alayka al-Quran laradduka ila mad kul rabbi alamu man jaa bil huda wa man huwa fi dalalin mubin. Ma kunta tarju an yulqa ilayka al-kitab illa rahmatan min rabbik fala takunanna zahiran lil kafirin. Then God says, wala yasuddunaka an ayati llahi ba'da iz unzilat ilayka. Then he says, wa adhu ila rabbik. Then he says, wala takunanna minal mushrikeen. So God says, indeed, the one who has ordained the Quran upon you, or obligated the Quran for you, will bring you to a place of return. Say, my Lord is aware of who brings the guidance, who comes with the guidance, and who is in a clear error. Then God told the prophet, Ma kunta tarju an yulka ilayka al-kitab. You were not expecting the book to be delivered to you. So Muhammad was never expecting the Quran to be delivered to him. But the sectarians will lie to you and they say there's asbabun nuzul. They say the prophet was waiting. Whenever they want to reveal verses to him, when he was a kid, they already gave him the news that he will become a prophet and he'll be given it. They are all lying. You understand? It's a lie. You see, so the verse continues by saying, the Lord is aware of who brings the guidance and who is in clear error. Then God says, and you were not expecting that the book will be delivered to you. Then he says, however, it is a mercy from your Lord. So you see here. So the book is a mercy from your Lord. So if the messenger has a mercy sent with him, automatically, when coming to the people, that means that mercy is in the book that he has been given. So that is where the mercy is found.
Okay.
You see. So another verse before we move on, if you want to give chance for question and answer, we go to chapter 17, verse 85.
1785. Okay, let me
chapter 17, verse 85 to verse 87. God says, وَيَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الرُّوحِ. And when and they ask you about the spirit. Now, when we say the spirit, this spirit is the one God used to inspire the prophets, to give them the inspiration, the command, what to do. So then God says, قُلِ الرُّوحُ مِنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّي. Then he says, وَمَا أُوتِيتُم مِنَ الْإِلْمِ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. So he says, say, the spirit is from the command of my Lord, and you have not been given of the knowledge except a little. Then God says, and if we had willed, we could have taken away what we have inspired to you, then you will not find for yourself a representative. If we had willed. Then now God says in 87, Illa rahmatan min rabbik, except as a mercy from your Lord. So we can see what he has been inspired, meaning the book he has been given, the Quran, is a mercy from his Lord. You see, so the mercy is with him. So when you are sent, automatically you have the mercy with you coming. It doesn't mean Muhammad separately was made as a mercy for people. No. It is the book which was with him that is actually why he has the mercy along with him.
Okay, so are you saying with the book, then he is a mercy? Without the book, without the book, he's not merciful.
Of course.
Okay.
What makes him a prophet and what makes him a messenger is the Quran. Without that, he's nobody. Yes. So this is why sectarians, the mushriks, they don't know how to differentiate, and that's why they keep worshiping Muhammad. Even in their salat, when they sit down in their salat, they call on Muhammad in their salat. They say, Assalamu alayka, ayyuhan nabi, wa rahmatullah, and it's only a mushrik who do that. God never said you should sit in your salat and call on Muhammad. Yeah, they pray to Muhammad actually.
Yeah, they do. I don't know, but
no, Seto, they do. Psychologically, they will tell you, no, we don't. They do. I may God bear with witness here. And if they're lying, let them call right now. I'll prove it to you.
Okay, let me open the phone lines. Okay, we have like 10 minutes left. Okay, 10 minutes left. Let me see if somebody can call. Please, if possible, okay, let the Muslims call. Let a Muslim call and ask the question, because it's not about Christianity today. So please, if possible, let the Muslim call. Okay, telephone lines are open. You can call and question and ask your question. Whatever Baba said, you want to question Baba, you can call right now. Okay, telephone lines are open. So what about there is a verse in the Quran which says that Allah and the angels, they pray for Muhammad. So the believers should also pray for Muhammad. Do you know something about that verse?
The verse doesn't say they should pray. So in Arabic, in the Quran especially, one word can have multiple meanings, right?
Yeah.
So God gave the guidelines in chapter 3, verse 7. So I'm going to help you to understand what the mushriks always do to the Quran.
Chapter 3, verse 7. Lines are open. Okay, we have only 10 minutes left. So call now or after 10 minutes is over. Please. Telephone lines near Biatum. Okay. Telephone number down.
Chapter 3, verse 7, God is telling us in that verse that in the Quran we have signs which are precise, muhkamat. Then we have signs which are mutashabiha. They resemble each other. They have similarity with another sign in the Quran, but it doesn't mean they are the same thing.
But are you saying mutashabiha means similar?
Similar or resemblance. That is the correct word.
It comes from the word. It's unspecific. So when they say unspecific, it's not true.
No, the word unspecific. It's not. It doesn't mean unspecific in Arabic. No, there's
no,
nothing
okay.
in that verse. There is nothing like unspecific there. It means similar.
Okay, Baba, hold on. Hello, Haneka say.
Baba Jokojana, me say me kremoni, but me busa question as a kremoni. I'm a Baba, Mr.
Busa
Mami busa real quick.
Yeah, busa iti.
Okay, Baba, what say? Time I hear reading about the devil, Satan, and Yakupon, and Allah. What say? Satan can simbi, and Yakupon man permission. See, from us reading it, no, I don't see that. But when I walk out, because Satan said, "Met him to your say on your authority," but God didn't say anything like that. But when I won't separate your catcher and say, "That's God giving him permission," I didn't see that. But when I walk out, basically, a own interpretation. So why shouldn't we take the interpretations of the scholars, but we should take your interpretation? That's my only question. My point is right.
Okay, but that's it. Okay, what the answer? I want for free way today.
Can you?
Anytime you say one question,
So the permission, I told Seto, I will have showed you the part. The part is in chapter 17, verse 64. But Seto made us divert the topic to somewhere else. So that's why I couldn't give him further evidences to back that up. But the evidence is in chapter 17, verse 60 to verse 64. You can check it up yourself and you write me back a message. It's there.
764.
17.
So Lord, my name
17.
is me.
Now, okay, free so that's okay. 1764, okay. And once and I'll say 1764. Check it. Okay, hello, one I can say.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, one I can say. Okay, free here.
Hello. Sato, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Where are you speaking from?
Right, this is Tunde. I'm calling from the UK.
Okay, Tunde, answer your question. You have any questions?
I don't have a question. I'm just calling to comment Baba. Baba, to be honest with you, it's a blessing having you in our generation. You are now open.
Thank you.
Those who want to listen, they will listen. Those who don't want to listen, they will not listen. They will definitely go astray.
Tunde, that's it. Tunde, thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
let's
Tunde.
Tunde,
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tunde. Tunde is appreciating the knowledge from Baba. I am too, okay. I am too, you know. Since Baba said he himself, you know, he is not afraid of questioning. That is why if he gives us the opportunity again, as I said before, if Baba gives us the opportunity and comes here again now, the next time now he comes now, it's going to be about question and answers. If you want to have a dialogue with him, contact us before and we can arrange a dialogue between you and Baba. But when Baba comes again to our next program now, you will not have the opportunity to have a dialogue with him. That is not going to be the platform for you to have a dialogue with him. You ask your questions, you put on the phone, you will cut you off, and Baba will answer, and the next caller will call. Okay, so bear in mind, if you want to have a dialogue with Baba, if you want to challenge him, if you want to expose him, embarrass him, disgrace him, call and we arrange the topic. The dialogue don't have to happen on this platform. It will be good if it happens here. I will appreciate it if it happens here, but it don't have to. If you have your own platform now, you want to have the dialogue now, we can set up the time and the date, and we will do it on your platform. Baba Shuaib has his own platform too. We can go there and do the dialogue over there. Okay, so no problem. If you say you don't want to come to my platform, no problem. Hello, who is speaking? Yeah, hello.
Setoni.
Yeah, Seto is there. Yeah, who is speaking?
Make a Biafra Baba answer no.
Is it a question or what? An advice? Yeah.
No, make a Biafra Jumana Odino.
Okay, say it. Can you tell me,
so Uncle Swano, because I say, what started so and Matty said, Ghana for them, Quasia for be said, Finland, but them me. Now, Baba, many know Finland, I'm Madame for pardon, meaning no pa.
Okay.
Many nana at Fia Nanti, say, I say, what you be a Miss Mitty crew for Frosso. What any power about them? It's a more cano.
Yeah, Obia added the captain, Obia white, maybe whom about Claire, whom about
Ghana for Matisse or Ghana for the comedy or Monoma starting or more cana, Nipana about them, no setos, you could debate, you know. You can Omokana Metinam or them for Ben or Moke.
That's why I don't know.
Or more than or Yipa Madame for pardon. But the Obama crash I suffer no
no, okay.
Minimum. I know him.
That's okay. Of course, where it is clear, say, okay, if you don't have the truth now, you always try to tarnish the image of somebody now who is saying something, the truth. Okay, Baba came here, no. Everything Baba is saying is based in the Quran, and you are still calling him a lie. Is the word of Allah a lie? I don't get it. Okay, but immature people do Ghana, that is their behavior. Every time now you go against them now, they are the type of people now. If they were to be the leaders in Ghana now, every time you question them now, they will send the police to come and arrest you. That people know they barbaric. Last caller should call, okay, so we can end the program. You see the mushriks, they are watching Baba. You see Baba, every time Baba comes here now, we get a very huge crowd. You think all these people now watching right now, no? 90% of them are Muslims, mushriks, but they are hiding. Nobody wants to come out. They're all hiding. Why?
That is true.
The phone lines are open. I don't know who is going to call. So just call right now. Okay.
Yeah, so let me leave my number again. I said the last time I said the scholars, the imams, the best scholars they have, the best students should call me, but they didn't call. Only about 2 of them sent me a message. The rest are those who want to learn. And of course, I'm willing to teach people, you understand? But I need the scholars to call me. Why are they scared? I don't get it. Why are they scared?
Okay,
Are
give the number again.
They scared? Yes. It's +358 466 80 3144.
Okay.
And that number, people should know, I don't usually pick calls. So if you have important message, send me a voice message. If you want to arrange a dialogue or debate, first send me a message before a voice message. But please don't call me directly, because that number, I don't use it like a regular number. You understand? So if anybody is a scholar, whether you want to contact Seto or you want to contact me, fine. Contact Seto, fine. If you want me to come on your platform, I'll come. But bear in mind, anybody who is looking for debate, I don't need you to have a moderator who is also a mushrik or a Sunni or a Tijani. No, I don't need that. It's either me and you face to face, or you come to my platform, or you come to Seto's program. I'll join you here. I'm not scared of any scholar, especially in Ghana. Okay. Any scholar. Thank you.
Telephone number. Check a number. Did I write the number correctly on the screen?
Yeah, it's correct. It's correct.
Okay. Last caller. Who is speaking?
Yeah, hello. Hayford speaking from UK.
Okay. What's your name?
Hayford.
Okay, let's see.
Hayford.
Okay, Hayford. Yeah.
Yeah, my question for Baba is 3 questions in one, but I think because of time, I'll just make only 2.
Okay.
The first one is, how do we know that Quran is from God Almighty? That's one. How do we know? What is the proof? Because Muhammad only received it from that angel. So how do we know that angel is from God, or is because not all angels are from God?
Hayford, we get the point. Hayford, please, the time is approaching, so I want you to be fast, Israel.
Okay, next question. How do we know? What is the proof that Muhammad was a prophet of God?
Okay.
2 questions for every time. Yeah.
Okay. Hayford, that's okay, that's it. Baba, answer this question for us. It's not about the topic today, but I don't know how you are going to answer the question. So
The first question it says, how do I know that the Quran is from God? God himself put the challenge in chapter 4, verse 82. And he says, أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ وَلَوْ كَانَ مِنْ عِنْدِ غَيْرِ اللَّهِ لَوَجَدُوهُ فِيهِ اخْتِلَافًا كَثِيرًا. He says, do they then not contemplate the Quran? And had it been from other than God, they will have found in it numerous discrepancies or contradictions therein. Now, when we are talking about contradictions, it's just like God will tell you, I created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, but then you go another verse and say, I created it in 7 days. That is a clear-cut contradiction. That's what God meant by that. Or God will say, I'm the only God, but then again, you go somewhere and say there are 2 gods. That is the contradiction we are talking about. So since I have investigated the Quran for more than 10 years, I've never seen a contradiction. Of course, I approach the Quran as a neutral person. I did it in the past myself, right? And I've scrutinized every major topic. Every topic you bring on the table, I've scrutinized it myself. Not as a Muslim, not as an atheist, but as a neutral person. You understand? And again, Quran chapter 10, verse 37, gives you the chance to understand the purpose of the book. It says, وَمَا كَانَ هَذَا الْقُرْآنَ أَنْ يُفْتَرَى مِنْ دُونِ اللَّهِ وَلَكِنْ تَصْدِيقَ الَّذِي بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ وَتَفْصِيلَ الْكِتَابِ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ مِنْ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. This is not the Quran that will be invented by other than God. However, it is a confirmation of what was before it and an elaboration of the book. There is no doubt therein from the Lord of the worlds. So if God is saying there is no doubt, he has thrown a challenge, find doubt there. That is how you scrutinize the book and know it's from God or not. Now, the issue of how do I know Prophet Muhammad is a prophet? Quran chapter 2, verse 213 gives you the criteria of a prophet. Chapter 2, verse 213, it clearly tells you that كان الناس أمة واحدة فبعث الله النبيين مبشرين ومنذرين وأنزل معه الكتاب بالحق ليحكم بين الناس فيما اختلفوا فيه. Now Muhammad falls in the same criteria here. He says mankind was a single nation, and God raised the prophets as what? Missionaries and warners, and Muhammad falls in the criteria. And again, he sent down together with them the book with the truth in order to judge between the people. And Muhammad was given the book to judge between the people. Now, the criteria people are bringing outside the Quran, they will tell you the prophet is somebody who has to prophesy, and the prophesy has to come and pass. That is not the criteria God set forth. So
but that's according to the Quran or according to the prophet before. You see, Allah has sent books before. And according to that books before, and the prophets, and they used to prophesy for a long time. The prophecy has to come back.
Yes, when we say mubashirina in Arabic, it is somebody who brings you good news. He brings you news. And he can warn you, because he's a prophet, he can warn you that something is going to happen or something is coming. And then he can give you good news of a sign, something which is coming. That is the criteria of a prophet that I just read. So in order to find that Muhammad was that prophet also, chapter 33, verse 45 to verse 47 shows the prophet that the prophecy has been fulfilled. Chapter 33, verse 45 to verse 47, where God says, Ya ayyuhan nabiyyu, inna arsalnaka shahidan wa mubashiran wa nazira wa da'iya ila Allahi bi iznihi wa sirajan munira wa bashir al-mu'minina bi anna lahum min Allahi fadlan kabira. So chapter 33, verse 45 to verse 47, he fulfilled that criteria of who a prophet should be according to the criteria God has given.
Okay, let's just end this here with this answer, okay? Because this is not about the it's not question and answer day. So let's just end it here because my time is due. I have to end the program. Baba, thanks one more time for coming, giving us the opportunity.
You are welcome, Sato.
And teaching us these lessons. Many people are listening. You see, there's one brother who called me the other day. I think that one, the same guy who called today, Tunde, is that he said he left Islam. For him, he left Islam. He joined Christianity. And because of your preaching, he's thinking back. He's coming back to Islam and try to follow this kind of your teachings, no? And as you also said, many people are calling you, try to learn. And me too, they call me. But some people are asking me to send them your the Quran you sent to me.
No.
No, right?
Anybody who wants you to contact me
directly, yes.
Because I want to know the people I'm giving it to. So if you want it, contact me directly so that I will know you. I'll talk to you before I give it to you. Because I have a copyright attached to it. There's a copyright authority attached to it. So anybody who will use it wrongly, of course, I can sue you for that.
You hear? So please, now I know you are on the line watching. Okay, the brother who wrote me, I know you are on the line watching. You have heard Baba. Contact him, and then he will give it to you for free if you are genuine, or he will give it to you for free. The telephone number you see on the screen, the telephone number there, it is Baba's number. Baba has given his telephone number out. It is there. If you want to have a dialogue with Baba, he is not hiding. You see, he said he's not hiding. He's ready to face you. If you think he's lying, he is ready for you to embarrass him. Okay, so just write the number down, contact him, send a voice message on WhatsApp, and then make an arrangement. You can contact me too. My number is also there. You see the one in black on the Asieho number. See Asieho, baby. It is there. You can also contact me, and I will contact Baba, and then we have an arrangement and we have a dialogue. We don't always have to agree on certain issues, no. But the one who is speaking the truth, is always ready to come out and say what he has to say. It's not about bullying, intimidating, insulting, okay, trying to put some people down by mobbing them. None of them. Not all these things. No show say you are hypocrite. You don't have the truth. If you have the truth now, you don't come and insult. You just come and bring your evidence. Okay, how does it say? Afala takilu. Don't you reason?
Yes, afala takilu. You got it right. Don't you? They don't reason. No.
You don't reason.
Yeah, the mushriks, they don't reason. For us, for that, I'll give common sense tops up. Common sense reason a lot.
Okay, Baba, that's it. Common
Ladies and
sense.
gentlemen,
As
thank you very
I've
much.
already said, no, we are bringing the program to an end. Baba, please, conclusion, 1 minute to wrap up, and then we just have to leave the program like that.
Yeah. What I want to say is, I want people to actually fact check whatever I say, cross check it for yourself. You have the chance to question me. I have my belief in the Quran. If you ask me, I give you answer from it. If you would doubt it, that's up to you. If you believe it, that's up to you. But don't put it on me by force, thinking that I'm using my whims and desires. That's why I call for challenge. If you think you are a scholar, you're up to the task, face me, and we will see who will be embarrassed. So if you just stand somewhere to insult me, you are wasting your time. Insult doesn't affect me. Like I said, most of you who insult me, I'm richer than you, I'm smarter than you, I have a better life than you. What do you have that I don't have? So if you think I'm just here and you think, oh, he's just here to find fame, seriously, my 2 kids are chasing me in the toilet. I'm even tired. And you think I'm here for you to chase me? So thank you very much, too. And thank you, viewers. And thanks to also Common Sense family for their support. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I will be a nightmare for the mushriks. Right? I will be, and I am, and I will be again a nightmare for the mushriks. So that is why when they talk about me with hatred. You can see it for yourself. You can see hatred. Even though Seto, you see the difference. I claim I believe in the Quran, even though Seto doesn't believe. But they will rather smile with Seto, and they will hate me.
Yeah.
You see, so Afalata Kilo is not working. Thank you very much.
Afalata Kilo, yeah. It took Kumsadi. Hey, what does that mean? It took Kumsadi.
I would like, and also thanks to my brothers and my support in Finland. Like the guy who called Safo, he's my main man. He used to be my main man a lot. And then thanks to my viewers also, I have Baba Seydou, I have Salis, I have Sister Rashida, and all those who are showing me support. I appreciate it. And as I tell you, I'm all out. Any scholar who thinks he's man enough, let him find Baba Shuaib, the correctional officer. I'm here.
The correctional officer. Thank you, Baba. Thank you very much. Once again, the number is still there from Baba. Okay, the number is there. +358 466 8031 44. That is from Baba Shuaib. Okay, thank you, Baba, for coming back here and educating us. And this is my number 2. My number 2 is now there. Okay, you can contact me if you want to have a conversation with Baba. Please contact us. We can make an arrangement. The next time Baba comes here, okay, we don't know when, but the next time he comes here, it is going to be about question and answers. You can call and ask him a question, whatever question you want to ask, but you're not going to have a dialogue with him. You won't have that opportunity to stay like 20 minutes and going back and forth with him. So if you want to have a dialogue with him, contact us and then we make an arrangement for that dialogue. Okay. Thank you, Baba, for coming. People are listening. People are listening to you, and people appreciate your knowledge and your teachings. Okay. And this platform, if you are new here, kindly subscribe and share. You see, this platform, they are all in. This is like the Trinity form of platform. Go to all these platforms: Skeptic Jabani, Chip Chap CSF, Seto SSK, Truth is One by Otimo Finisher. Okay, support us by sharing our videos, sharing the videos and liking the videos. Please support the platform, okay? And if you have any message to give out, to share, like Baba is doing. I am not a Muslim. I am not saying everybody should go and join Islam. I don't hate somebody, but we say we want the truth. If the Muslim, if the Malam, you see how Baba is using the Quran, I can't go against. What should I say against Baba? I can't. That is what the Quran is saying. So it is. So, but the reason why now I'm questioning Islam and the Muslims is because they also question another religion. They question Christianity. So why is it that the Muslim can question other religion, but you can't question them? That is why we are questioning them too, okay? And I realize, every time the Muslims, the mushriks, they were questioning, they are preaching, they are misinterpreting the Quran to suit their agenda. So they are not saying the truth. They're only saying the bad. They are twisting words to suit their agenda. That is why we came here to expose them. So if they had been spoke, I would have nothing to say. Okay, let's put the we will come back next time. So please now, if you are new here now, subscribe, share our videos, and help promote the message. Let's say that help promote the message. Baba Shuaib Yadase. Okay. Moment, listen to Baba.
Like I said, ever since God guided me, no wise person on earth has ever insulted me. I repeat, ever since God guided me, no wise person on earth has ever insulted me.
Any person, any scholar, sister, says anything, ask for proof. Allah says in Surah Baqarah chapter 2 verse 111, Qul hatu bunanakum, produce your proof in kuntum sadiqin, but if you're truthful. Any scholar, therefore what I say, that what Dr. Zakir Naik says in Islam is zero, no value. What Allah...
For in the Quran is the hidayah or the guidance that we all pray for every single day. Every Muslim, every day. For without the guidance of Allah, there would be no guidance. There is none to guide except the ultimate guide, Al-Hadi. Allah is Al-Hadi. The only source of hidayah, real hidayah, is Quran. This is the real source. You want to know how to be guided? Go to the Quran and pay attention.
Then he says, for indeed God is the guide of those who have believed to a straight path. So God will guide those who have believed to the straight path, right? We don't need any other person's guidance. So verse 55, but those who disbelieve will not cease being in doubt of it. Minhu, the Quran. Those who disbelieve, they will never cease. They will not cease being in doubt of the Quran. Always in doubt. You tell them the Quran is enough, they say, Akhi, no, you need the Sunnah. The Quran is sufficient, Akhi, no, how do you do your Salat if you don't follow the Quran alone? The Quran explains everything. Tell me, how can I use my television? Where does it say how to use my television? The Quran is sufficient for the guidance. No, Akhi. Okay, tell me, if I want to sleep with my wife, what do I need to do?
Show me in which book of Quran shows you how to sleep with your wife. Tell me clearly.
That's the kind of questions the secretaries will keep asking you. Oh my God. So, but those who disbelieve will not cease being in doubt of it until the hour comes to them surprisingly, or the punishment of a fruitless day comes to them. That is when you see who is lying and who is telling the truth. Now let's move on.
You want me to bring one complete verse, full verse
from the book of God? Show me.
Show me in which book of Quran shows you how to sleep with your wife. Tell me clearly. Show me in which book of Quran shows